Hey everybody, Rob here at etrailer.Com, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness for factory tow packages on our 2019 GMC Acadia. Now it's going to provide us with a 4-pole flat trailer connector so we can have all the required lights to get down the road safely when we're towing a trailer, like our tail lights, turn signals, and our brake lights. Our wiring is designed to stay on the outside of the vehicle, so we always recommend that you pick up a bracket to mount it securely, and it just gives it a nice clean look. Now the brackets are not going to be included with the wiring, but you can find them here at etrailer.com. Another thing is they are going to include a dust cap so we can keep all that dirt and grime out of there whenever we're not using it. But again, just really easy to get it up and hook up to our trailer. Now as far as the installation goes, it's going to be really straightforward. There's no cutting or splicing involved, so we don't have to worry about taking our taillights out or cutting into any factory wiring. It's going to have a simple connector right behind the bumper here. We're just going to plug our wiring in and mount it however we choose to. In fact, let's go ahead and show you where that connector is and how to get everything hooked up. To begin our installation, we want to come to the back of our Acadia. Now I do want to mention we have that center panel removed because we just had our hitch installed, but if you have that panel in place, it is going to be a lot easier to access everything if you pull it down. So we have 2 bolts, pull those out, and the panel will come right down. But then we want to come right behind our bumper and look directly up, and we'll find our factory tow package wiring. So we'll find this gray connector. It's going to be pretty high on the body with this red tab on it. We can actually grab that connector, slide it to the driver's side, be able to pull it off the clip that's holding it in place, and be able to pull it down so we have a little bit easier time working with it. There's a dummy plug in there to keep everything protected. When you remove that, we'll slide that red tab back, push down on the center section of the gray tab in the middle. That'll release the plug and we can pull it out. We're going to grab our new harness. Now on one end we'll have a plug that's going to match. Plug it into our factory wiring. Make sure we hear a click. Once we have it locked in, slide that red tab back in place. Now if we look at the back of that plug, we'll see the little channel that it's supposed to slide into on that clip. So just to make sure it's facing the right direction. You can actually reach up and slide it back onto that clip we removed it from. Once you have the connector clip back in place, we're going to route our 4-pole wire down towards the center of our hitch. We're going to take our dust cover, we'll slide it over the end of our connector. So we'll take our 4-pole wiring, we're going to slide it through until the little tabs on the connector fit between the tabs on the bracket itself. And we just take some time and tie up the excess wire high enough that it's not going to affect anything and it won't be dragging on the ground. And then finally we'll take our dust cover and cover everything up, and we have a nice clean install. Now the final step of our installation is going to be testing our wiring, making sure the circuits work properly. So I went ahead and plugged in my 4-pole tester, and if you need one, you can find one here at etrailer.com using part number I26. But if I turn my headlights on, we can see that my taillight function is working, as well as my left turn signal, my right turn signal, and my brakes. All we have left to do now is hook up to our trailer and hit the road. Now that we know that everything's working, that'll finish up your installation and your look at the Curt T-connector vehicle wiring harness for factory tow packages on our 2019 GMC Acadia.